Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to solve the numerical of chapter number 2. So student, before starting to solve the numericals, we should have to read the given statement of numericals very carefully. So first of all, we should to understand the given statement. So we are going to solve the chapter number 2, numerical number 1. So in numerical number 1, he says that a train moves with a uniform velocity of 36 km per hour for 10 seconds. Find the distance traveled by it. So we have to find it here, distance, and a train move with a 36 km per hour for 10 seconds. So first of all, we should try to find out here given data. In given data, he says that a train moves with a uniform velocity. So velocity here 36 km per hour. Second thing they given us here, time. And we have to find it here, distance. So the student, for further solving, first of all, we should have to check that either all the given quantity in their base unit or not. Just like time base unit is second. So it means this quantity is present in their base unit. And velocity base unit is meter per second. So this is in kilometer per hour. So first of all, we should convert it into the meter per second. So here V is equal 36 kilometer per hour. We have to convert it in meter per second. 36, as you know that 1 kilometer is equal 1000 over per hour. In we have to convert into the meter. And this is converted into the seconds. So in 1 hour there are 60 minutes, and in 1 minute there are 60 seconds. So we have to convert it into the seconds. So 60 multiply 60, we will get 36,000 meter. Second, it will become per second, and this will 60 multiply 60, we will get 3600. So cancel all of these. We will get 10 meter per second. So velocity is also present in their base unit, time is also present in their base unit. Now we will easily find the distance here. So as you know that the formula for the distance, just like in speed, we says that V is equal S over T, distance per unit time. Now from this formula we will easily try to find out the formula for the distance, and that is S is equal to Vt. So V here we have 10, time is also we have 10, so 10 multiply 10, so it will become 100, and at the end we should have to write its unit, and that is a meter. So this was our first numerical we have solved. Hope so you understand. Now we are going to solve the second numerical of chapter number 2. And we are going to solve the numericals number 2.2. Again, before solving the numerical, we should have to learn the given statement very carefully and then try to find out the given data. A train starts from rest. It moves through 1 kilometer in 100 seconds with uniform acceleration. What will be its speed? So it's mean one speed is given, and second speed we have to find it here, and second speed will be final velocity, and first it's the initial velocity. So first of all, try to find out the given data. So a train starts from rest. It's mean its initial velocity is 0. And second thing here, it moves through 1 kilometer. It's move through, it's mean it's cover the distance. So distance symbol is as 1 kilometer. So student, as you know that 1 kilometer is equal 1000 meter. So the next thing they given us, it's time, and time is here 100 seconds. with uniform acceleration, what will be its speed? So we have to find one speed is given and second will be its final velocity, and that's we have to find it here. So far find the final velocity, student. In our previous secondary lecture we discussed about the first equation of motion. So for final velocity we try to find out in our first equation of motion. That is why we applied the formula of first equation of motion, and that is Vf is equal Vi plus At. So student, we have initial velocity here, we have time it here, but we don't have acceleration. So first of all we have to find out the acceleration here. So for find out the acceleration here, we try to apply the second equation of motion, because we given out here distance. So second equation of motion is S is equal Vit plus 1 over 2 At square. So initial velocity here we have 0, time here we have 100, plus 1 over 2, acceleration we have to find, it will come as it is, and time is 100 square, and distance is equal 1000. So 1000 is equal 0 multiply 0, it will become 1 over 2, acceleration come as it is because we have to find it here, and 100 square will be 10,000. So 10,000 multiply 1, it will become again 10,000 over 2, acceleration we have to find, here we have 1000. So it became divided, we will get 5000. So what we have to find it here, we have to find out here acceleration. So 5000 here multiply, it will be divided on the other side and it will become, so acceleration that we get will be 0.2 meter per second square. So we have to find out actually acceleration. Here we find the acceleration. Now put this value in equation number 1, because we find the acceleration here also. So find out the, put the values here. Vf is equal Vi, here we have 0 plus acceleration we have 0.2, and time it here we have given 100. So 0.2 multiply 100, we will get 20, and at the end we write that it's a base unit, and base unit of final velocity is a meter per second. Student, that is our numericals number 2. Hope so you understand it. Now the student, we are going to solve the numerical number 2.3. Just like previous numerical, we should have to first of all try to find out the given data and read the given statement very carefully. So given it here, a car has a velocity of 10 meter per second. It accelerates at 0.2 meter per second square for half minute. Find the distance and during time and the final velocity. So have to find it here. Two things, one is distance and second thing is the final velocity. So first of all, we try to find out the given data in our statement. A car has a velocity, its mean velocity here we have 10 meter per second. Second thing they given us it acceleration, and that is 0.2 meter per second square for half minute. Half minute mean we have to convert into the base unit, and that will be 30 seconds. The next thing we have to find out here is distance and final velocity. It means this will become initial velocity. Now student, we are going to solve out it here. So as you know that for distance we applied the second equation of motion according to our given data. S is equal Vit plus 1 over 2 At square. Putting the values, initial values here we have 10, time here we have 30 plus 1 over 2, acceleration is here we have 0.2 and time is here we have a 30 square. Now we will get 300 plus 1 over 2, 0.2 come as it is, and 30 square is 900. So 300 plus 1 over 2, 0.2 multiply 900, we will get 180. So 300 plus 180 multiply 1 as it is, to 180 divided by 2, we will get 90, and at the end we will get 390. So at the end we write its base unit, and this will become 390 meter. Second thing we have to find out here, and that is final velocity. Final velocity, as you know, that Vf is equal Vi plus At. Now putting the formula, initial velocity here we have 10 plus acceleration here we have 0.2, and time here we have 30. Now 10 plus 0.2 multiply 30, we will get 6. 10 plus 6, 16, that is our final velocity, and at the end we write it as SI unit. As you know that SI unit of meter per second of the velocity. So this was our numerical number 3. Hope so student you enjoyed it. Thank you.